Looking at here, guys. What's wrong? Oh. Oh, no, man. What'd you do, man? Ah! $120? You're not joking, are you? I mean, I know miles an hour, but 120 kilometers? Is that like... Isn't that like 50 mile an hour? No way. They got... Oh, man. How much is that? No way. You didn't seriously get hit at 74 mile an hour, did you? If so, how did you survive? I'm not trying to doubt you, but was it how is it going that fast? Like, was he like drunk driving or something? Oh no, but I'm about to lose it on this power system of my bike. And I don't want to hit, but that's where you want to get hit at. Backside, yeah. So if you're going like 10 mile an hour, it gets it's technically a 10 mile an hour hit. Or it's a if you're going 10 mile an hour, then it's like a 60 mile an hour hit at that point. But still, that ain't good. A fatal hit starts around 20 mile an hour. Jesus, man, I'm sorry. I hope whoever did that gets caught. I mean, I know the laws are definitely different in Romania than the United States, where I live. But if a driver hits you and they leave the scene, that's hit and run. Oh. That sucks. Oh, that's a waste. Damn, you're gonna be in rough shape. Not sure like be like that. Oh yeah, shit hurt like really bad. Yeah, man, that sucks. I hope you get that better, man. No one like you deserves to go through that shit. I almost lost my dad before. He went to go get his vertigo. Well, there's a problem in your neck. And it, well, it's in your head. What the hell? Why does this not have anything? The system is kind of faltering right now. Oops. From the club. Assholes, dude. Yeah, explains it. They're going 74 mile an hour. Yeah, that's a drunk driver right there. If I've ever seen one. Pieces of shit. No kidding. Again, do not beat yourself up. If you are a regular watcher like you are, and you have to stay off of my stream to get better, please by all means do it. If staying off my streams makes you feel better, then please do, because I prioritize people's health and well-being over their viewership. I'm not some stupid asshole who like says, "Oh, you hurt, watch my channel, watch my channel, watch my channel." I'm not an asshole like that. It's just wrong. People who don't care about their fans. You know what the problem about that is that the thing about drunk driving is that the drunk drivers will always kill someone, but they'll never die themselves. I know it sounds wrong for me to say, but like seriously, they never die and they kill other people. It's complete bullshit. Yep, hit and run, piece of shits. God, what a bunch of dicks. Oh, 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 no. No. Put 2 zeros on that, and you're even, brother. Put 2 zeros on the end of that, you're even. That's some bullshit. I mean, you got money, but $5,700 ain't gonna pay for a cracked spine and 2 broken limbs. Hell no, brother. You, by the way, I'm just letting you know, if you never, you're always a fan to me, even if you don't show up. Wow, wow, you wanted to go to a hospital. You're not my fan anymore, I guess. No, that ain't happening here, buddy. Just because you could disappear for a whole year and come back, and you'll always be a fan to me. And if you weren't a fan of me, well, guess what? I don't mind. But no, don't, no, please, do not beat yourself up. You, 4 drunk pricks of society hit you in a hit and run and mess your shit up. You have nothing to say sorry for. They do. It's their fault you weren't here. Man, what a day to remember in history. Man, that's kind of weird to think about. Alright, guys. If you know, you know. If you're gonna ask, yes, this is a gun. I can't believe today was the 5th anniversary of the J6 riots. It's crazy how people still defend that shit. I'll never get people do that. I don't care. I might get political here for a second. So I have a lot of I'm gonna get political here for a second, and if you want to bitch and moan and complain about it, you can. But I'm gonna lay down some facts here. I'm just gonna be based, as we all say. So I have a lot of non-American people in my chat, and I love it. I love the diversity. I love the amount of cultures I can see in my chat. I've had people from Romania, I've had people from Australia, people from, you know, Europe, Germany, all that shit. And, well, if you guys don't know, why is today so infamous? Well, today, 5 years ago, our current sitting president on the first term launched what was essentially a riot against our nation's capital. And from me saying that, I will have a bunch of people like his followers saying, "Oh, you're just a sissy lib." And by the way, for people that say that, no, I'm just a red-blooded Second Amendment freaking practicing American man. And as a patriot, I strictly condone the pieces of shit who raided my damn capital. Because, why? I'm a patriot. I don't care. If you think it's okay... Okay, right. For the people that justify this... Hold on, I got it. So just research.
Turbo fuel unlocked. This upgrade to regular fuel is optimal for fuel-powered generators, jetpacks, and fulfilling long-distance trucker fantasies.
Empty fluid tank. Okay, and as I was saying, look, before you criticize me, right? Let's think about this. What if, right now, I go attack the Capitol? What if I go and I bring a gun to the White House? What's gonna happen to me? I'm gonna get my ass arrested and thrown in a Supermax prison. That's exactly what's gonna happen. And I think people from both sides of the aisle would say, yeah, you kind of deserve that. You went to go threaten the government building. You should go to prison. Fair. That is 100% fair. But here is one thing I will settle on. It does not matter where you lean. If you commit a crime against this nation's capital, I don't care where you sit on the aisle. You are a criminal. You are a traitor. You have committed a treasonous act. We can cry, moan, complain, bitch, and whine about it all we want, but that's treason. Now, let me remind you guys that following this incident, there are 6 cops that are now dead. 1 committed self-harm. No, 5 committed self-harm. 1 was directly killed. And I don't care if the cops that were killed are in the single digits. That's 6 people that will never get to see their families. 6 people that will never be able to raise kids of their own. 6 grandsons. 6 fathers. 6 sons. Whose families will never see them again. And it disgusts me to my core how the people who boasted back the blue turned their back on them. They backed the blue until the blue didn't back them. Like, break that down. The side of the aisle that basically backed cops, which, go ahead, I support that. I had a back of blue banner in the back of my background for like a year. I took it down because I moved downstairs. But the people who back the blue now, or at that moment, they turned their backs on the nation when they did that. They're so patriotic, man. You know what I always say? What if the sides were switched? What if Joe Biden in January 6th of 2025 of last year, what if he sent a bunch of masked Democratic people to the nation? What would happen? What would happen? You would have the other side of the aisle hammer on them. Rightfully so, because that's a crime. Not just a crime, that is high treason. But if they do it, average Tuesday, huh? And I find that to be very disgusting. This double standards bullshit that you see like that. That's completely unnecessary and uncalled for. Again, I do not care where you sit on the political aisle. That is a crime against our nation. And it cannot be accepted. Not one bit. I find it very disgusting that people still want to, like, you know, praise them because they did something so good. Like, no, they... How many times did I say it? Criminals, bro. I think, and by the way, not only did these people commit a crime against our capital, they did get 4 years in jail, but essentially they got away. They got pardoned. Every last one of them. And if there's anybody in my chat that's like, oh, you're just so salty, keep crying, guess what, buddy? I'm more American than you because I actually believe in, you know, not attacking government buildings. Controversial, guys. Please don't cancel me. I believe attacking government buildings is wrong. Storming a capital of our nation is wrong. Super duper controversial. Super duper bad. I don't know. Oh man, I'm just... That's generally scary to me, the fact that we can literally... that people can literally storm our capital. Yet, somehow people have a problem with people who criticize that. That's disgusting. Oh, and also, you know what I really started thinking about? I'll give my views on the Venezuela shit. I think it's wrong. And here's why. 250 years ago, in this country, we were fighting against the British. A British Empire who taxed us, took everything, looted our towns, and didn't give us the representation that we deserved. So, you know what we said about that? You know what we honestly said about that? We said, no, we're not going to be doing this. No taxation without representation. We're not going to stand for your shit. So we basically said, hey, King George, go suck it. It's like a fat one, as Delightful Derek would say. We're not going to take your shit anymore. You're not going to tax our ass and just get away with it and not, like, give us anything in return. So, guess what? We became independent. We severed with only 13 states under our name. And over that past 250 years, we've grown a beautiful nation, coast to coast. A nation that basically rivals everything seen in history. I don't want to sound like stupid old crooked dude in the office right now, but we have like really the best military, some of the best technology. We're a really strong nation. The only weakness is the divisiveness of its politics. Honestly. And you might be already, what the hell? What am I going on about? Is that we rebelled against an empire that took over essentially half the world. An empire that would take, steal, pillage, rape, torture those who didn't fall in line. An empire that stretched the globe and colonized and stole and fought other nations and countries. So, you know, what am I going on again about? We have become the people we rebelled against. Think about this. Now, in my opinion, what I've heard from about Maduro is he probably was corrupt. And here's the thing: even if he was corrupt, even if he is this dictator, I don't really think it's the best idea to take him out of the country. Because here's the problem about that. What's stopping another nation from coming over here and taking our leader out? Let's say, what if, again, like China says, you know what? We're going to go into the United States, we're going to take Donald Trump, and we're going to bring him back here, we're going to try. What if Xi Jinping says, oh, we're going to take Vice President Vance, and we're going to take him out of the country, we're going to try him? We just opened up a Pandora's box, damn it. We really did. Because if someone tries to do that, says, oh, like, and we're like, hey, you can't do that. That's not a good idea. Other countries would be like, so why? Why can't we do it? Why can't we do it? That's not counting the numerous wars like the Iraq War and, you know, Just Cause in Panama. That's another can of worms, I tell you. Yeah, we're gonna... So if I haven't not told you guys my intentions yet, we're routing all the plastic and rubber to my factory. Hey guys, 6 inventory slots or encased industrial beams. I think that's the... let's do a rescan. Oof. Nah, I don't really like that. Hey, guess what? We got 40, got 40 more of the little guys at home. Good to know that we actually have enough of those encased beams. Or good to know that we have case beams that we were lacking earlier. Might as well just use the existing thing. Save oscillator, tap for the ingot. That spooked me for a second. I think the reason why we're not getting 100% throughput is because it's starting, like, the end of the thing. Like, for example, we're getting fallen plates, so yeah, that's what's going on. Coated iron canister. Again, if you're like, oh man, those recipes may not be the best, guess what? We got 34 hard drives. Quickfire Stator. Pure Deuterium Ingot. Oh, hell yeah, that looks like a good one. All these alts that we're getting are so good. charcoal, alternate adhered iron plate. Let's go rescan. Heavy oil residue. So that turn. Let's see. Electrode circuit board. Oh. Petroleum coke. This looks more advanced to me. Again, we may get it again. If we scan all these hard drives, here's the thing. If we scan all these hard drives, we're gonna get every alternate recipe in the game. It does not matter. There we go. Although it's being synced, we have all that stuff being delivered to our base. I wonder why the plastic specifically got that notch in it. I like how it actually has the in print. For the first time in my factory's history, we finally get plastic and rubber brought into the factory. It's kind of weird having a process or a resource coming in that's processed elsewhere. It's not all filled. This is all, the belt's not completely filled, so yeah. The fact that we get this as a byproduct of the generating 8 gigawatts, well, mostly 8 gigawatts because it won't produce more, it's just telling. Oh, hey, wait. Yep, there we go. It splits into two. I don't know why I made it do that. It works though. Here it comes. There we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I look at this, I'm like, oh my gosh, how are we ever gonna get all of these points? Yeah, look how much it's doing at, like 1,000 a second. That's good. Why am I shredding all of this rubber and plastic? Why not use it? We're going to use it, but the issue here is that this rubber and plastic, if it backs up, that facility's not gonna run. It needs to be throughputed 100%. Bro, I'm watching stupid videos. I'm just hearing DJT shit on wind turbines. Bro, he don't know his head from his ass. Stupidest man I've ever heard of. Next to the last guy I was in office. God damn! Wow, the intelligence of our past two leaders has been very lacking. We should, if you serve as the president, every month you should be forced to do a cognitive test. You should be forced to do a cognitive test. Then, stupidity in this country would decrease tenfold. Yeah. I'm proud of myself because I'm out, I know it sounds weird, but I'm gonna have to sync all this stuff. We already have too much of this stuff anyway. Oh, damn. Hey, look, we got our next hard drive sunk. We probably got everything, like all the builds in the shop now. Sorry guys, that's my chair. I wonder how many people come in here and they might chat and be like, oh man, you're I thought I was stuck in the shop there for a second. Hey look, we got a message from Aiden again.
All Fix-It Awesome shop purchases are purely intended for professional Fix-It employee business.
Okay. God. I don't want to pick this one yet. Because this one is the worst alt I can find. I mean, why would I make a non-renewable resource into a renewable resource? I guess we can go for that. And again, if you guys are like, oh my god, why did you pick that recipe? Here, we got 32 left. Let's keep going. My chair literally sounds like a ripping ass. That's just nasty. I'm gonna take all my remains and see how much I have. Oh my goodness. I need to build a system that sorts them and then turns them into biomass. Or protein. Honestly, as much as I want to, it sounds really weird to say it, but I don't really think I need to use any DNA capsules anymore. I'm getting a lot of that from plastic. And plus, I essentially have everything I want, if you really think about it. Wow, that is a lot of remains that we have here, chat. Just on and on and on. Just shit tons of remains. Man, I really am an asshole. I've just committed so much freaking... spread death wherever I go, and this is the proof right here, chat. Oh crap, I have to piss. Be right back. You know what, chat? I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't want to be like one of those tryhards, but I kind of like my hair long. Like this. Not like to the freaking knees or anything, or to my damn shoulders, but like, I kind of like it long like this. Shit, 597 remains. This results to 59,000 biomass, or 29,850 solid biofuel. So let's do some more math. We have 29,850 biofuel. We can actually craft. Okay, so we divide that by 6, times that by 4. We had 19,900 cubic meters of, or 19,000 cans of biofuel. Times it by 57 seconds, divided by 60. Divided by 60. Divided by 24. By the way, if we took all the remains we have, 500 remains, and we turned them into biofuel, we could have enough jet fuel to basically last us for more than 13 days. That's like, by the way, that's 13 days of thrust, not of, okay, thrust on the jetpack, and I don't really use it for like 5 days. That's 13 days of time. That's a long time. That would last us of months. Pretty sure I can't go make any more because there's just not enough cans. Wait, I think I actually have a different type. I have steel cans. It's awesome. I can take all those steel... Oh, yeah, right, yeah, I can take all those steel cans. That's great. I know I can use steel cans. And ultimate recipes are so damn good. Diluted packaged fuel? Ooh. Okay, now, I've heard of diluted fuel, but this right here, this could be a game changer. I'll take that over the shitty bio-gold. That's awesome that we can get diluted fuel now, but apparently we need something called a blender in order to get the liquid form. So, unfortunately, now we have to skip that in. That's still pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna start seeing backups because there's no sync system that we have, which, whatever, it is what it is. Yeah, even though, like, look at that. You know, I think it's a good bragging right to look into your modular frame thing, and you just see this staring you back. And the fact that we have 3 of these containers equivalent of each material right here. I think. There it is. that seriously how much wire, like, bonus wire we're generating? Nah, I'm calling bullshit. Oh shit, like, man, what's going on? Why are we not getting... Oh no, it's not broken. It's filling. Look at all those elevators, and they're all ours. Crystals. So if we don't see anything on the other side, that it's not because it's broken. Like this one's not. We haven't built that room yet. Shit. Shit. Yeah. Oh. And by the way, let me remind you that we basically have 3 of these containers equivalent. Because watch this. If I just go here, and I just go, boop, it just starts dumping motors into my inventory. That's absolutely crazy, in my opinion. We have about... We have about 14,500 motors in this row right here, not including these guys right here. So if you actually take stuff out like this, it's going to fill it back up. So boom, fills right back up. And we are generating a low amount of rotors per minute. I will say, here's the thing. You'd have to be building literally every consecutive second in order to run out. But again, for a second, I'm like, oh man, we have no encased beams. We have about, what, 14,500 of those beams as well. Concrete, oh yes, we have. Oh my god. Let's see, calculations, we have 144,000 pieces of concrete. That, oh brother, we're rolling in this stuff. Yeah, we ain't running out. Oh, we are still built. Wait a second. If this is backed up, give me a second. If that is starting to, if that has stuff in it, that means. Oh no, it has to fill this one, and then it has to fill this one, and then that one, and this one has to be full. I'm so sorry, chat. It's 26, I guess. That was disgusting and uncalled for. I am so sorry. I usually try to mute. Bucket. Oh, wow. Man, again, look at all the plates. We have thousands, tens of thousands of plates. I don't know why we have such little wire. My deuterium wire should be increased. You can always take this stuff out. And it'd be really ugly. One thing I could do is I could actually punch a hole right through this stuff. And I could always use this area. This, under this, like, part here to make an overflow. Oh! What the hell? Well, congratulations to Samurai God 4 Alt Official being the first to use the character AE in my chat. There's a first time for everything, my friend. Pat yourself on the back, my fellow viewer. No. Pure quartz crystals. Okay, call me stupid, but I really wanna. I really wanna get the pure recipes knocked out. Again, we have so many hard drives too. But yeah, here's the great thing is we're doing my generator. The only thing I'm not confident about 100% is the generators at my facility. I think they're doing good because I've underclocked them. Or I've limited how much are working. So that's great. Again, if you think this part right here is ugly, this is our old factory. That's our new one. Man, the architecture, oh, look at that boring box factory versus this one. Man, we could technically produce packaged. We could get packaged dilute fuel, but it'll probably cost us more energy. Apparently, you can take a blender and wait a second. A blender, if I am not wrong, consumes about 55 megawatts to 55 to 75 megawatts, right? How much power does a blender use in Satisfactory? God damn it. Think about blenders as in real life blenders. I think it was like 75 megawatts. It actually might consume less energy if we just package that shit. There it is. There's all our plastic and rubber byproduct. It's coming straight from Long Beach refinery and generating facility. If this plastic and rubber is allowed to pack up, it will not work. What's wrong with these? Did I get a valve wrong? What the hell? How? Am I meaning? Wait, hold on. Do that again. Do that again. Huh. What the hell? Ooh, get that one. Oh my Oh my god. I know I'm gonna get these recipes again. Steel rotor, remove all my screws. Or plates. Oh my god, these are both really good. Satisfactory, why did you do this to me? Get a picture of that right there. That is going in the screenshots. That's a good one. Oh. Steel rotors means I can get rid of a screw, which I'm not going to do it immediately, but... Or this, which means I double my plates. You know, let's just... let's do that. So, So when I make plates, I turn, let's see, 1 iron ingot. What was it? What was that math? I turn, again, so, I take 3 steel, so I take 2 iron ingots, make 3, I need 5 iron plates, 5 iron plates, 5 iron plates, 5 iron plates to make 3, or 5 iron ingots to make 3 steel, 3 plates. It's a 5 to 9 ratio. 5 to 9 ratio here. 5 to 9 ratio. 5 to 9 ratio. 5 to 9 ratio. Got it. It's a 5 to 9 ratio. 5 ingots in. And I get 5 ingots in, and I get 9 out. So that's actually a better ratio right there. That is a way better ratio. It makes 5 rotors a minute. Actually, I have a question. How much do I make a minute if I use the standard recipe? 4 a minute. The best I can do is this. It's actually the final. This is the final rotor recipe right here, guys. I have to go with this one. You know, I'm gonna go with this one. Here's my explaining. I can make a good amount of plates. That's a small increase to my plates. When when I get that recipe again, I'm getting it. When I get it again, I'm gonna get that recipe. I'm gonna snag it. In my opinion, that plate recipe is really good because it's actually probably good. That, in my opinion, that recipe for plates is very, very, very good. But again, neither of these recipes are going to be used immediately outright. There you go, that biomass right there, I just got, I think, like 4 stacks of liquid biofuel just from doing that right there. Oh, look! Alright, guys, I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna try to go to town. Watch you like, oh, you're gonna go down. I might come back down to like stream to get my stomach settled because I'm gonna see if I go to a climbing gym. Get my stomach get settled. Peace out, guys. I might be back.